live in Studio B. What's next?
To be a sham. Still had strings on my back at that point in time. She made me sign wisecracking pantomime. The only warmth I felt was the spotlight shine. All of a wreck ship. I tell you, couldn't spin a 6-foot deeper coffin. But with a hand creeping up my spine, thoughts would never be mine. So I had to cut the strings, make my escape, maybe lose the cape. Felt like cutting a vein, but I was cutting the reins, 'cause I ain't your ring, oh darling. No, sorry, well that ain't me. I got bones and blood, though you may disagree. Hope you're choking on your articles, my thoughts ain't made to order, no, sorry. Ventriloquizing. Living time without a leash off and how to use a hacksaw. Despite this phantom pain and proper paranoia, despite the lies sprouting into sequoias, well, I still meant at least half the things I told you. But I ain't your ring, darling. No, sorry, well, that ain't me. Got bones and blood, oh, you may disagree. Hope you're choking on your articles, my thoughts ain't made to order, no, sorry.
WCW Live, music from Studio B from Early James. That one's called Ragdoll, another tune from the new record, Medium Raw. That's pretty good.
Thank you, man.
How long does it take you to write a song like that? Is it like a year of agony or 10 minutes of inspiration or in between?
I say I can't remember how long. But I mean, I'll spend, 3 years on a song. Mm-hmm. Just like, because you get parts and you decide, like, it's kind of like I'll come up with a guitar part and then a lyrical thing. And then you have to, like, force them to play the dating game to see, like, which one likes the other one. Mm-hmm. And so certain parts will just stick around for years. The lonely parts. But, yeah, sometimes I'll write a song in an afternoon. But
a lot of artists, are storytellers. It's not so much a narrative thing with you. Or do you think it is?
I feel like I'm telling a pretty concise story.
Yeah. All right. That's cool.
Now,
with the space, though, right? What you leave out is a lot of what makes songs evocative, I think.
yeah, I got, there was I think there's a few where maybe like that song is about being a puppet, and, you know, there's a pretty clear, you know, whatever Dan Harmon calls the hero's journey or whatever, where it's like how he writes an episode of Community or whatever, like a character arc. But some of them, like, there is no development, or something gets worse, or it is just kind of a bleak, you know, zooming in on something and just describing it. But I got pretty interested in this guy. He's actually a video game developer, and he was the studio is called From Software, and as a kid he would read these Western novels, but he was learning English, and he's from Japan, and he would only make out like every other word, if that, so he would have to fill in the blanks of like what actually happened, and I think he said he went back and read them as an adult and were like, those books sucked. Like, they were way better with what I was imagining. And he likes to write his narratives with like a lot of, like a faulty narrator, or like, you know, you're only getting the information provided. Like, if the library that supplies us all with our information burned to the ground, like, we wouldn't know, you know. So I think that's pretty interesting.
I read somewhere that you read a lot of books, but you don't finish a lot of books. You start a lot of books.
Yeah, I think sometimes I start reading a book because someone told me that it was good, and then I kind of get it. Like, I'll read like the prologue to 2001: A Space Odyssey, and I was like, I just like the caveman part. I didn't want to get into the science fiction part. But I don't know why that is. I used to be a better reader, but I don't know. I'm aiming to improve that, hopefully.
Got to keep moving up, right? What's in the future, by the way, since we get one more song? But anything big for the band coming up, or for you musically?
Got 2 more weeks roughly of this tour, and another leg of the tour. I'm trying to think. Joey's been talking about this mushroom coffee. I might switch to that instead of normal coffee. That is an ad.
Is it?
I am endorsed. No. But no, I can't think of anything.
I feel like I'm in one of your songs right now. The conversation will continue tonight at Eulogy in Asheville, and then on Points Beyond. It's really James. You guys, it sounds great today.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in and sharing
Thank
the
you
music.
for having us.
Love the record too, man.